Hello everybody, my name's Clip. Well, today I'm going to be talking about a game that probably all of you guys have learned about or have once played. It's called chess. Does anybody here have ever played chess or now still is practicing how to play chess? If you are, then you are also a person in the room with me. I also really love chess. Well, today let's discover more about chess and why is it invented and when. Let's go. Well, a lot of chess master told that chess was invented in the 60s. In that time, there was a legend that says there once was a legend that says, in the past, there was a king who have died, and his brother really wants to show their mothers on how did he died. And in that time, he invented out this game. In the past, it has a really long name. I can't even remember it. Sorry for not writing it down so that I can't tell it to you. But if you want, just come and search. What is the name of chess when it was first invented? Well, in that time, not just the board game was invented, but also the way that different models and different parts is being used and how can it move. Like you could know that a horse can just move in an L or a gun shape or lots of other things. And for some years later, it started to explode. And then at that time, the Arab place have spread out the chess. And people started to give it another name called chess in Shah. Shah means chess or checkmate as Shah mat means the king is helpless. Shah means the king. Shahmate means the king is helpless. Well, check and checkmate. Okay? But people now usually we call it chess, not chessmate. Also, in some places, in different places, like in China or in Japan. In China, when there's a board like this, they usually put their animals. Let me show you. Wait me a little bit so that I put. Okay. There's a piece of chess. Okay. And usually people will put the object on the squares, right? But in China, people would put it in the crossing line like this. Can you see it? Hope that you can. In Japan, wait a minute. With me so that I could put it back. So that sometimes I could put it out and practice. Well, in Japan, if you have taken a piece of the others, then you could use that piece to play on the chess for continuously. You doesn't need to put it out of the play. It's still being in the play. Anyone around the world can play it. In the past, it's just for a goal of practicing war and those goals. And now even some queens and some presidents, or even some places like the cafe could contain these chess. Chess is now a benchmark of smart. Whenever you finish a chess game or anything like that, but you get a medal or anything, or a championship, then you have a benchmark of smarts. People now understand chess as what we call the way of moving. And whenever you play chess, not just knowing how to move them, but how to beat them too. If you just make a little mistake, they could have eaten your king and your queen. In this game, the queen is the most powerful chess piece. It's even more powerful than the king. The king is like useless inside the game. And if the king and if the queen is being eaten, even if there's the king, I just remember so, if the queen is being eaten, even if the king is still living, then you lose. Well, that helps to stand out the woman's right, the right of the women, and to stand out the power of women these days, in the past too. And that was something that's really good, and I'm really glad that people started to make the queen as some of the most powerful one. And when you're having a checkmate, it means that you have eaten all the other's person chess piece, or you defeated and you stole the queen or the king of them. And that's how chess was being invented. And thanks for listening. Goodbye.